A couple of days ago, I was listening to this book, The Compound Effect. And this book describes the compound effect as the principle of reaping huge reward from a series of small and smart choices made consistently over a long period of time. For instance, let's say you are asked, would you rather have $3 million today or $0.1 doubled every day for the next 30 days? If you don't know the power of compounding, you might choose to have 3 million today, but you fail to know that $0.1 doubled every day for the next 30 days is more than $5 million. Yeah, that's the power of compounding. Unlike money, there are some things if you start making a series of small and smart choices consistently over a period of time, let's say for instance 2 years, you will start reaping huge rewards. And remember, you might not see the results from the beginning, but if you're consistent enough, you will enjoy the principle of compound effect. Hi ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel at Brandon here. If you've not liked the video, please like. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe and share the video. Because today I want to be talking about, there are a lot of them, but I'll be talking about 3 things we could start doing today. And just by doing a series of smart and small things every day on these things, it could be a financial fortune for us in the future. But you have to be consistent about it, because if you do that over a certain period of time, your effort will compound and you will reap a huge reward. The number one tool I'm going to be talking about today is YouTube. YouTube is one of the tools that could take you from making nothing a month to making about $10,000 a month 2 years from now. Remember, I said 2 years from now, because this cannot happen immediately. You have to be able to make a series of small and smart choices over a long period of time and be consistent about it for a certain period of time to make this happen. The question now is, how do we make money from YouTube? There are a lot of ways to make money from YouTube, but I'll be talking about the 3 most common ones in this video. Let's take for instance, if you create your YouTube channel today and you are posting just one video every week for a period of 2 years, you have 10,000 subscribers and your average view per video is 5,000 views. At this point in time, the smallest way you could start making money from YouTube is from the views. But with an average of 5,000 views per video, you could only make about $10 per video. And if you're posting 4 videos a month, you are making $40 a month just for views on YouTube, considering the fact that your average view per video is 5,000 views. The second way you could start making money from YouTube is sponsor ads. Let's say you have 5,000 views on average per video you post, and YouTube will pay you anything from $0.035 to $0.15 per view on every video you post. Let's say your channel is at the minimum level and you make just $0.035 per view on a sponsor ad. And if you have 5,000 views on an average per video, you take 5,000 times $0.035, and you're making about $175 for every video you post. If you're posting 4 videos a month and each video has 5,000 views, you'll be making like $700 a month on sponsor ads only. The third way you could make money from YouTube is paid sponsorship, like companies pay you to shout out the product in your video. And this can only last for maybe like 30 seconds to 1 minute shout out. Let's say your channel is having 10,000 subscribers and you're having an average of 5,000 views per video, and you charge a company just $100 for a sponsored video, and you're doing that 4 times a month, means you have 4 videos, 4 sponsorship videos a month, you are making about $400. You realize just from 3 things out of many ways you could make money from YouTube, you're already making about $1,500 a month on YouTube for something you do not start with any capital. You were just putting on some work and you are consistent about it. So if you're looking forward to have something that will really be a financial tool for you in the future, you should consider starting a YouTube channel today. And just by doing a series of small and smart things consistently over a period of time, you will start reaping huge reward. And these things will only keep getting better as your channel grows. Remember, with 5,000 views You could move to 10,000 views, 20,000 views, and the more views you have, the more subscribers you have, the more money you're going to make. The second tool on our list is a blog. A blog is like a website where you post attractive content, and when people search about this content on search engines, they are being directed to your blog for them to gain knowledge about the field of search. So if you start a blog today and you're consistent enough, you keep posting attractive things on your blog, in about 2 to 3 years from now, you could be getting an average of 50,000 visitors on your blog per year. Now, how do we make money from a blog? Let's say your blog has an average of 50,000 visitors a month, and your cost per 1,000 impressions is just $3. That implies you'll be making about $150 for every blog post you make. And if you're doing just 8 blog posts a month, you'll be making about $1,200 just from ads on your blog. You could also make money from sponsorships on your blog, like company will pay you to give them access to your audience so they can advertise something on it. And you could charge anything from $100 upward. Let's say you're charging an average of $200 per a paid sponsor on your blog, and you're doing just 4 of these in a month. You realize you're already making about $800 just on sponsorships on your blog per month. And these are just 2 ways in which you can make money from your blog, and you're making over $2,000 a month already. So if you're looking for something you could start doing now and putting just some small effort and want it to be like a financial tool over some time, consider starting a blog. And if you're consistent enough, if you keep putting in the work, 2 to 3 years from now, you'll reap a huge reward as a result of the effort you're putting today. The third tool on our list is a newsletter. I did not know about a newsletter until the time I moved to the US. So a newsletter is a platform where you create and you urge people to subscribe using their email. And if they're subscribed, you'll be providing them update about a particular topic. It could be every day or a week. And the more subscribers you have to your newspaper, the bigger your newspaper is. And with time, you realize when companies notice that you have this much number of people subscribed on your newspaper, they will start asking you for sponsorship deals. They will want to be using that platform to sponsor their products, because they know if we sponsor this thing through you and you put it in your weekly or daily updates you send by email to 5,000 people, there's a possibility that just 100 or 200 people might make a purchase and the company makes money. So company will pay you thousands of dollars to fit in links or advertisement in your emails you send as update in your newsletter. And it only gets better with time. You don't have to have this big audience to start. You could just create your newsletter and start it with your friends. You urge them to subscribe. You could just be sharing something. It could be daily tips on how to lose weight. It could be prayers, just anything. But if you're consistent and the content is lucrative, with time you have a lot of people subscribing to this newsletter. And after a certain period of time, this will not just be a tool you use to pass out information, it's also going to act as a financial tool for you. So this might be one of the things you can consider starting today, and 2 to 3 years from now, you could start reaping huge rewards. I have just mentioned 3 things in this video. There are a lot of things we could start doing today that will become a very big financial tool for us in the future. So if you've watched this video and you're looking for something that you want to build gradually with time and become a financial fortune for you in the future, you could consider starting one of these things: a YouTube channel, a blog, or a newsletter. There are a lot of them which I might talk about in another video, or just try doing something. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please remember, like if you've not liked, subscribe if you've not subscribed, and share the video, because this is really gonna help me build my channel. Thank you again once more. God bless you.